Hello, everyone. Welcome to this group discussion. Today, we are diving into a really relevant topic. Is remote work making traditional office model obsolete? We have brought together a bunch of participants to share their thoughts and experiences regarding this big question. So, this video is part of an ongoing series where we practice confidence, communication, and critical thinking through real discussions. If you'd like to be part of a future discussion, join our WhatsApp community. The link is in the description below. Watch till the end and share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe the channel for more discussions coming soon. Okay, let's start then. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the group discussion. So, before we jump into the group discussion, let's have a quick round of introductions. I'll start with me. I'm Ayushi Agarwal. I'm from Punjab and currently I'm working as a software engineer in Chennai. So, yeah, let's keep our introduction brief. Okay, I'll be the moderator for the today's discussion. Let's start.
Uh, Hi guys, my name is Suhas Reddy. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. Currently, I'm doing masters in computer science. I'm here on a vacation now. So I still have more time to complete my masters. So yeah.
So, hi guys, my name is Vinay Gupta, and currently I'm pursuing a MBA in financial domain from Indore. So, yes,
Um, Hello, people. My name is Bhargav. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah,
I am pursuing my master's in data science, and I'm in the US right now, in the New York State. So yeah,
yeah, great. So, before I tell you the topic for the group discussion, there are just two quick rules. One, the group discussion will be for 15 minutes. So let's stick to the time limit. And second, you'll be given 1 minute to jot down your thoughts before we start with the group discussion after I reveal the topic. So the topic is remote work. Is the traditional office model
okay.
obsolete? So you can take 1 minute to collect your thoughts. All right. So is everyone ready?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll begin for the group discussion now. Anyone can start, and yeah, we can proceed.
Uh, I, as I introduce myself as a student, I have no experience working anywhere. But what I feel is, um, as much as remote work facilitates a lot of introvert community to be in their comfort zones and work from home, studies have shown that it has dropped the efficiency of the company and productivity of the work by 10% to 20% in different settings, depending on how the onboarding of the employees have taken place. Okay, so my point stands. I feel remote work is not actually making the office environment obsolete. So I mean, the companies still need an offline setting to run their best.
Yeah, I think I'll agree with you, Bhargav. But it's not. I think having remote work and not having remote work has its both pros and cons. So depending on the state, like for example, if the company is already established and has many resources, where it could manage people who are working from home, by not coming to the office. And there are companies like startups where people interaction is more important than working offline. So I would say it's not completely what do you say? It's not completely unbalanced. Like so, we people benefited from work from home. I what From what I observed. So yeah,
Uh, yes, sir. I'm agree with Suhasan. Uh, Remote work is a more better option than the traditional way of doing the working because remote work open the all efficiency. Like increase the productivity, flexibility, and save time. If we talk about the point of the employers, so not if remote work is benefit from both of side, employer and organization. Organization opens organization hire employees from anywhere in the world. That is the greatest advantage in the remote work side. So I'm supporting the remote work. So uh, yes,
Okay.
can continue.
What I feel is, as much as you both uh, pointed out the pros of having a remote work over the offline meeting, what I feel is, having only remote work hampers the growth of a company. It doesn't go well with the culture. It is difficult to experience the culture when you are working from your home and not experiencing what an office life looks like. This also makes it difficult for an employee to connect with the morals of the company. For example, take Samsung. Samsung has some global goals. What if Samsung one day decides that all my employees are going to work from home? The existing employees who have experienced the Samsung from the office or from the industry, for them it is still, they are still part of the culture. They have experienced it already. But what about people who are onboarding newly from different parts of the world and working remotely? In their case, they do not know what Samsung is except for the pay. They do not have any emotional connect with the company. That hampers the motivation, is what I feel. Uh, the statistics have shown that the productivity of people, mainly the extroverted people who are, or people's people who are very good at speaking with people, they have lost their motivation to work during the COVID time or lockdown. It became more and more difficult for them to engage in talks through a screen, and this also hampered the confidence levels of the people and the way people interact with each other. It also might lead to potential burnouts in their work life balances. And also sometimes, if you're going to the office, then you are working for fixed hours from the employee's perspective. But that is not the case if you're working from home. You will probably end up taking the entire day or even the weekend work. So I feel having a balance in remote life as well as working offline is more suggestible.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
go ahead, this was.
actually, I agree. I mean, I'm not completely against offline work, like going to office or something. And uh, what I feel, I know I'm contradicting my own point, but if you ask me, I would prefer going to office and work from office rather than staying home because I don't speak to people much. So I would prefer going to office and connecting with people. But there are people who prefers working from home because that's what happening from like past 3 4 years since the COVID time, and people got so used to working from home. And I heard a lot of people because I know a lot of software engineers who are currently working, so they prefer working from home because they can work in their most efficient times. Like no one can work from morning 8 to evening 5 non-stop. So it's better they can. I mean, if there's a possibility that they can work on their prime times, like where they can concentrate more, like for say between 11 and 3 or 2 and 5. Sometimes that would be more effective compared to staying still from morning 8 to evening 5. And yeah.
Yes, I am agree with the Suhasu because what is saying the Bhargav is that balance, making balance between the official work and remote work. So that's why the other options is happen in the market. That is a hybrid model. Hybrid model allows to you to continue your work remote side as well as the uh, on office, because office side work is also important, making a connection, making a making making awareness of the people. And one fact I also read about the Iceland and UK also encouraged a 4 day work week. That is based on the hybrid model. So the hybrid model is uh, but more replacement model of the balancing between the office and remote side.
Yeah, as you said, so it's. I mean, I'm not against. I'm not against of work from home and then offline. It's just that it would be better if we have both offline and online work from home and office, like hybrid. So maybe 4 days a week or 3 days a week going to office, and then 2 or 3 days a week staying home and working. So in that days where we have to go to office and then work from office, then we can have, like, proper meetings, and then you can stay in your comfort zone by staying at home. So yeah, that would be better. I feel it's not like complete work from home or complete going to office every day.
Uh, since we three agree on the point that hybrid model is uh, kind of more approachable by the companies, I would like to add to it by talking about little statistics. A lot of companies have reported that there is 79% of increase in their TFPs, total factor productivity, by introducing hybrid models. At least 2 day work from home, I mean, sorry, 2 day work from office model has increased the way the employees work and how their productivity has increased. When it comes to the employee's perspective, not the company's point of view, a lot of employees have suggested that um, their productivity has increased by 20% at least by working from home, at least half the days, half the working days in a week. uh, 20% is not less. A lot of companies would love to have even more, but that's what they get. They cannot work from a holiday spot anyways. So yeah, coming to the company's point of view, there is a lot of cost cutting and lot of expenditure saving if they have introduced an hybrid model. For example, a building of 3 stories would approximately take up $93,000 of electricity a year. I'm talking about the US conditions. So that is a lot. Uh, so when people can reduce it by half the days, the power supply itself would save a lot of money for the company. So hybrid model would be a win-win for both the employees as well as a company itself.
And I have one more thing to add. After hearing you and Bhargav and Vinayak, if I think closely, it might work. I mean, doing hybrid or working completely offline from work from home might work for big companies, but I don't know if I'm right or wrong. But if there's a startup company like which has like 10 to 15 people in its team, and even if they don't have proper building for the office, I feel then being with the team and working with the team would be more productive compared to working from home from different locations, because starting for startups they'll have lot of variables or lot of um, uh, things to fix at the moment, like they need quick responses, quick meetings and stuff. So yeah, I mean, if you think that way, I feel uh, that is not balanced.
I'm agree with that. Uh, so if I um, support your point, then one scenario is I've taken. If you go back to the COVID period, then the remote work idea of remote working has happened after COVID. After COVID, if we talk about before COVID condition, then the traditional approach have some. have some all we talk about the pros. But when the remote work is introduced in the market, then we uh, then we see the other negative side of the traditional approach. So I'm so 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 comparison is more important of the uh, remote work and office work. The If we take over the one scenario, uh, uh, so at the last time, remote work is more better option.
Okay, so yeah, all right, everyone. Good points. So we are reaching the end of the discussion now. Would anyone like to volunteer to conclude whatever we have discussed? Yeah,
Um, so all three from the start, I think, agreed that work from home is useful, but towards the end of the meeting, we all three come to a conclusion that hybrid work supports best for both the company as well as the employee. So there are good points spoken by Vinayak about the McKinsey reports and uh, mm, personal choice points, opinions by Suhas. They are also very insightful on this topic. So yeah, I think the conclusion would be hybrid is for the win.
great. Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining the group discussion. Does anyone want to share anything? Like whatever went wrong or what went right, and like did we do justice to the topic?
Man, I just talked about personal opinions rather than statistics. So,
Yeah,
I,
that's okay.
yeah,
Like a bit of statistics would always give you
I
an
thought,
edge.
uh,
Yeah. Yes, Vinayak, go ahead.
Vinayak, yeah.
I also want to some. I also want to say some more points, but I forgot in the middle of the uh, discussion.
That is why you're given that 1 minute in the beginning so that you can jot down the points, you can write them so that you don't, you
Yes,
can take them up later, bring them up later. That's okay. Yeah.
that's more important.
Yeah. So that is why like making use of that 1 minute that is given in the beginning is really important so that you can write down everything so that you don't forget the points. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos in the future. And if you would love to be part of a future discussion, you can join our WhatsApp community. The link is in the description below. See you next time. Bye bye.